Okay, so what's interesting, especially interesting about that, is that the brain is so clever, it's really clever, it learns. If you take the same amount of drug over time, that drug produces the same A process, but the B process comes on earlier, is larger, and lasts longer because the brain adapts. And if it's nothing else, I mean, I'd say the brain is really two things. It senses contrast, it senses something's happened, and then it learns from that. Those are its main functions. So because of this growing B process, you can see how the same amount of drug produces less of an effect. That's tolerance. And you can see how when you get rid of the drug, it goes away, you have this big withdrawal. And that's dependence. And those are the two hallmarks of addiction, two of the three, two of the five, really. So one example, just to sort of illustrate this kind of quickly, we'll go through more later, but is that the acute effects of any drug are always the exact opposite of the withdrawal effects, which may be obvious, but whatever you're taking a drug to do, in my case I take caffeine so I can wake up and hit the day running, that means that when I wake up and I haven't had a cup of coffee, I'm not running. I'm also not probably speaking in complete sentences. I'm really, really hardly awake. So I don't wake up until I get maybe a cup and a half in. And then I'm not, wildly awake, I just feel normal. So here you can see that opiates produce analgesia, which is to block pain. They reduce your respirations. That slows down your breathing, and that's actually how you die of an overdose. Your breathing stops. They produce euphoria. They help you relax and get some sleep, tranquil. They decrease your blood pressure, cause constipation. And in each case, the withdrawal sign is the exact opposite. And that's true for every drug. And the way we understand that is in terms of this pattern of affective dynamics. And what Solomon and Corbett argued is that it's so important to maintain this stable, neutral state that your brain counteracts any perturbation from that neutral state. And I think, why would that be so important? Why do we have to have a B process that's so, ruins all the fun, you could say?
Does someone you love suffer from drug addiction? Accidental drug overdoses are the #1 cause of unnatural deaths. Don't wait until it's too late. Call our 24/7 helpline at 1-800-648-6734. A caring addiction specialist is awaiting your call.